Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about StormX. Obviously, right now we see StormX at that 0.0477, a 7.97% decrease in the last 24 hours. We see massive decreases all around the board. In the last week alone, we see a 25% decrease. In the last month, a 27.36% decrease. So is StormX still a good investment? We saw the same thing with HBAR earlier today. The market cap right now at 401.4 million. The volume in the last 24 hours at that 25.2 million, and the circulating supply 8.4 billion STMX. So is STMX, like I said, is it back to normal? Are we going to see it, climb back? And like I said, HBAR is doing the same thing. Hedera Hashgraph, it's a great coin as well. StormX and Hedera Hashgraph both kind of decreasing within the last month, week, and 24-hour span. I think they're both huge coins, and we're going to talk about why StormX could continue to decrease just a little bit more before we see a massive increase. I think we will see something like this March 7th to March 20th, as well as this March 27th to this April 4th. I think we will see a very solid increase coming very, very soon, and I want to talk more about that. If we take a look at the last month, obviously a decrease that is something that a lot of us wanted to avoid, and we have seen it happen, obviously, from a 10 cent about almost 11 cents, from 11 cents all the way down to about that 0.0476. That is not what we want to see. Obviously, 6 cents taken off right off the top, or 5 cents. And we see, StormX is a great coin. We know it's got potential. So let's talk about why it's doing this, and let's talk about the price predictions for April, May, and 2021 at the end of this video. So let's jump into our first article of the day. So we see StormX announces 6.03 million growth round, adding early PayPal and Honey investors plug-and-play ventures to the lineup. So this is obviously big news. April 13th, we're excited to bring so many great strategic investors to help us expand StormX to the next big milestone. StormX is one of the few cryptocurrency products out there that has bridged the traditional and the DeFi user base, allowing us to create a unique product offering across 3 million users. These investors will help us open doors to the next milestone and fulfill our vision, which is to create ultimate marketplace that gives people a place to earn. So a lot of people understanding that this is a way to earn money. I was looking at some of the people that earn money on StormX. They've made some good money. I mean, they'll make like $165. A guy spent, I think it was like $600 and made $165. Obviously, with the coins that he invested in going up, we're continuing to see even more profits off that. But like I said, there's a great cashback reward system involved with StormX. Let's jump to the next article. So we will have our first Clubhouse like AMA on Discord tomorrow. Lots of great questions asked already. If you're curious about StormX, be sure to join in tomorrow. So they have this at, obviously, it shows here in the graphic, Thursday, 22nd of April, 7 p.m. UTC. So make sure to join that if you are interested in that AMA and want to learn more about StormX and where that direction of this whole application is going. We take a look at our next one. Stormers, we're proud to announce we've begun the first stage of our debit card rollout, allowing you to pre-register to become the first users to receive virtual and physical cards. This is going to be massive. A lot of people obviously invested in StormX with high memberships. You're going to want to jump into this StormX debit card. Obviously, you're going to be able to receive rewards much easier when you're just shopping around in stores, and I think it's going to be a great time for a lot of people invested in StormX. And I think, like I said, it's going to be big for StormX users. I think this is going to be one of the biggest updates we've had, or biggest rollouts we've seen in the last couple weeks. So I'm excited for people invested in StormX. Let's jump back to our let's go back to the Twitter. We'll go to Simon, and we'll actually go to the website of StormX. So we talked about StormX quite a lot on this channel. So if you guys do like StormX, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video, as well as make sure, guys, to do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. I'll never give financial advice. So do your own research before investing. But we do see this is the easiest way to earn crypto. No complicated crypto jargon. Just sign up, shop, and start your crypto cashback journey. Who said crypto had to be hard? And he talks about, the website talks about, what you can really do. So you just shop and get paid, but how they say download, shop, earn, and you get that crypto. So they have over 750 stores globally, obviously massive stores like DoorDash, eBay, Samsung, Macy's, Nike, Lego, just some massive stores. And they talk about their partners as well, obviously including Maker, Blockfolio, Kyber Network, QuantStamp. We talked about some of those before as well. They sound like great companies. We've been into QuantStamp and Kyber Network for sure. We've talked about Maker just a little bit on some streams, but for the most part, we're seeing some solid partners for StormX. If you go back to the top, you can take a deeper look into this stuff. I'm not going to be going into too much detail since we usually do go into a lot of detail, but I wanted to give you guys some of those updates on StormX and the news around the market. So we see earn up to 3.5 times more crypto cash back as a rewards member. Obviously, you can get bronze, silver, gold, platinum and diamond, and you can actually see how much you would earn per membership level here, as well as how to become a member. So you basically just step 1, step 2, step 3. They give you this step-by-step process. It's a great way to actually, like I said, get crypto cash back on shopping. It's a pretty cool idea, and I think this idea is going to continue to grow. We're going to see more and more people invest in it as more and more people get into crypto. I think it's all about really marketing right now. I think a lot of people don't understand what StormX does. They don't know what it is. People are invested in Bitcoin, they're invested in Ethereum. They don't even know what StormX is. So when we get more and more people invested, understanding what StormX is and does, well, we're going to see more people investing in it, and I truly do believe that. As we see debit cards rolling out, I think that's going to make it a lot easier to shop and get rewarded for it. So that's going to be a very big rollout for StormX as well. Let's jump now into the price predictions. So like I said, we see a $401.4 million market cap right now, so that's fairly low. We could continue to see this one rise through the rest of 2021. I do think this is a coin that will recover from this massive decline. We did unfortunately go below our support, and we will continue to see hopefully a stabilization here, but I do think we may even decrease a little bit more, closer to 4 cents. Do remember that we had a massive increase, 2 massive increases that were really a little bit too quick. We kind of overvalued ourselves right off the gate. I think JRNY made a video, and that really kickstarted this, and then more hype was built up, and we saw it go to 10 cents, about 11 cents. And we saw it obviously with the crypto market crash. We saw it kind of decrease back down, and we'll see where this goes in the next couple months. But I do think we will recover for the most part. So going into the end of April, I think we will be right around that 6 to 7 cent range. I think we will recover for the most part by the end of April or early May. I think 6 cents as the end of April is going to be my prediction. Going into the end of May, we will see about a 7 to 8 cent at the very, very least by mid-May. I think by the end of May, we could come very close to that all-time high. I think we'll be right around 8 cents as our, as a good stable spot, and about 9 cents as an all-time high for that month of May. We won't really make our way to that 11 cent mark, I don't believe, until the end of 2021. Unfortunately, that was a very overvalued price point. I think by the end of the year, we will see, obviously, making our way past that by maybe July, August. But by the end of the year, I think we will make our way to about a 25 to 30 cent mark. I think that's definitely a possibility. Do remember that 25 cents as an all-time high is probably where I would reasonably say is possible. I think we could go much higher. Obviously, the market cap is so low, but do remember, guys, I try to keep these price predictions as reasonable, consistent, and really conservative as possible. So we're going to see hopefully a 25 cent all-time high for StormX by the end of 2021. I think about 22 to 23 cents is a good stable spot for us to see StormX rest. So that's going to be my price predictions on StormX. I think, like I said, a lot of good things coming out of StormX right now, and recently I do like their CEO quite a bit, and he talks a lot on Twitter, so make sure to follow me on Twitter, as well as I do try to retweet some big, the big things when they come out. I just retweeted a Chainlink announcement in just a second ago, so there's big things that I try to retweet as fast as possible to get it to you guys really as quickly as possible. So thank you guys so much for jumping in today with me talking about StormX. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I'll see everyone in the next one.